Hi, hello, and today's topic is going to be about first time photo shoots, first time erotic photo shoots, first time dating photo shoot, first time nude photography, right? First time explicit photography, first time make love scenes at the studio, right? Different first times, but anyway, every time when you're doing things first time, okay? There is like, it's like first time walking or first time driving or first time dancing, okay? And what I mean is by first time driving or dancing, it means that not necessarily the first time would be very successful, okay? And I'm not saying anything because there are successful first times, okay? Successful photo shoot 100% happens when there are models involved, okay? Models who work with their body, with their confidence. This is their job, okay? To look great in front of the camera, to know how to pose, to know how to present themselves, to be confident, to be sexy, right? Photo shoot with the model is very easy, okay, easy to follow, easy to direct. Basically model understand you with the, with the move, with the look, with the half of, of the sentence, right? When people doing first time photo shoot, it's not necessarily easy for them, okay? First time photo shoot for couples or for singles is sometimes it's a challenge, okay? And usually when people are shooting first time ever, I would recommend everyone to take a longer session. Okay. Very often people will come and have images in their mind already that they would like to create. Okay. I advise to go on Pinterest and have a look, okay, for themselves what they want to make or what they want to try. Okay. But what happens is this, that they would go, okay, they would like to do an erotic photo shoot, okay, boudoir photo shoot, glamour photo shoot, nude photo shoot, right? Couples photo shoot, and they would go and they would look and find for the best pictures ever. Okay, and they assume that that photography, what they choosing, it happened in, in 5 or 10 minutes for people. It's just, the people came and they straight away magically created, okay, this photography. The reason why I'm saying this, because it has to be a responsibility on the participant side, okay? Photographer is there to create a scene, to create the lighting for you, to direct you, to pose you, to advise you, to help you move, to help you create this sensual, sexual energy, what you are making here in the studio, in erotic studio, right? But if you have not practiced this, if you are not confident, if you are not expressive with your body, if you are not okay to move around and try many things, right? It's not gonna happen instantly. Okay? And I'm not saying this is the rule. There are shoots where it happens straight away and instantly, but majority takes time. Okay? And this also applies to the age groups. Okay? People who are in the younger generation, it is quite easy for them, okay, to follow, and quite easy for them to create sexy shots, okay, sexy poses, sexy faces. Okay, it's easy for them because they been born into this social media life. They've been born with the computer and with the gadget, the phone in their head. They've seen their reflection constantly, okay? They seen themselves, they analyze themselves, they did a lot of images, galleries are full, they've posted their pictures, they get used to this, right? When we're talking about mature generation, okay, this is not the case. Okay, people who are mature most of the time needs take time, okay, to warm up, to get into the zone, to get into the mood. Okay, first time photo shoot is, like I said, it's like driving. Okay, if you sit down into Ferrari, first time, Okay, it doesn't matter actually which kind of the car. Okay, you're not gonna be very much successful, right? You would need to try many things, with this car, and move that car around. Okay, and have another go and another go and another go till you will be a solid driver. Okay, and the same with the dance. If you go on the dance floor and the teacher will show you the steps. Okay, because that's what I do in my studio. I often, that's how I lead the shoot and direct the shoot. I show the steps, I show the moves, I show you start in here, then you go there, then you do this, then you do that, and just, they're supposed to follow me, okay? But I can tell you, I have to repeat them again and again and again because they say, okay. And then they go and they do whatever, like what was that? Okay, so it's like that. Okay, you think that this is so clear, and you think that you had this discussion, and you think that you will do it this way and this way, but when you are on spot, on set, undressing in front of the camera, you forget. Okay, and I am not saying that photo should have to be all pre-staged and have to be planned precisely. Okay, the reason why we're planning for first time photo shoots for people who come first time is that so they have information and so they know. So then they would not worry what will be next, what I should do, where I should go, what I should, how what will happen with me, and so on. So we will make a plan, and when you go on set to shoot your erotic situations, role play scenarios, fantasies, right? You would know exactly what you're doing and how you're doing. And if you do not know, then the photographer will be there to show you and explain you again and again, right? So I'm making this video for people who are shooting first time and coming first time for erotic photo shoot. And I understand when people are doing this first time, very often they have grandiose ideas. Okay? They think that they will do everything in the first time. Okay? They will think that they will be a rally driver. Okay? A Schumacher, in the car. And they have so many outfits and they have so many ideas and they chose million pictures. They've looked and they can shoot and this and this and this and that, and I can tell you, when I would look at their grandiose plans, I would think, oh my gosh, they need like a day, 2 3, maybe stay a week, in the studio till they will accomplish this. Okay, and sometimes we go through the pictures that they bring in the studio and they try to replicate it. Okay, and it's very funny when sometimes people are not in that body shape, okay, at all, they don't have this gracious long legs, okay, to create this specifically this position or specifically that, and then they're struggling, and I always say that you have to find your own vibration and be in your zone and be yourself. Okay, the copying someone or trying to be with someone or pretending like someone, it is not the best way to understand who you are. Okay, and I think erotic photo shoot, it is a confident boost, and it is that wake up call for people. Okay, because everyone is looking outside, 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 okay, outside. And the photo shoot is when the fingers are pointing at you, okay? So when people arriving first time for a photo shoot, there are there are individuals who think that this is photographer's job to make them look amazing, you know? But in the reality, no lighting, no camera setting can do that. Okay, you have to feel this way, you have to be this way, and you have to be there, in front of the camera. Okay, photographer can do a lot. okay, can help you relax, can explain you what is best for you, how you should do it, how you should move, how you should go into that shot, okay? What would be best way for you to go around it, okay? What in general for your figure is best way to pose and what you should wear, okay? Because there are a lot of situations when people would like to look gracious, they would like to look slimmer, right? But there are certain ways to achieve it, okay? Certain ways to achieve it, and photographer can advise, okay, can advise and help. Not everything what we think will suit us will actually suit us, right? That's the thing. So at the studio you can test many things, okay? If you get a longer session for yourself, you can test and then see for yourself what's working, what's not, okay? But for people who are coming first time, right, they need to understand that going in front of the camera, okay, and expressing yourself, right, exposing yourself, undressing, okay, undressing, right, it is like driving first time, okay, you will be nervous, okay, and you will be shaky, or you will be stiff, okay, and there is a lot of things to follow, you need to look in there, the lighting is in there, then you need to put your hands there, then you need to relax your body, then you need to make your face, then there are many things when it comes into account when you are shooting, okay? So every time I am suggesting people just to go through this phase, because there is an initial phase, right, where people are still stiff, awkward, nervous, uncomfortable, embarrassed, shy. There is this stage where people not get used to. Okay, and this is the stage where people, arriving first time and going through this challenging experience, okay, for themselves, for their own benefit, to understand themselves, what's happening inside of them, right? And then camera will take a picture, okay? Camera would not lie, right? Camera will take a picture exactly of how you feel, okay? Exactly of what you do, okay? Exactly how you express yourself, right? It will take everything, all the imperfections, right? That's what camera does, right? It captures you in a moment. So instead of pretending or trying to be like someone or trying to fit in a frame or trying, how to say, to copy someone, it's better to let go and release, the stress, this anxiety, this nervousness, this, how to say, and just understand that you see erotic photography, it is not dangerous. Okay, you don't need to be scared, right? People, when they think about erotic photography, they think this is exciting and a cool thing. And a lot of people do it. They see a lot of erotic pictures out there. But for them, you see, there is a block inside, and there is a lot of boundaries to cross, okay, to go and do it, right? You see, these boundaries not only stopping you from doing a photo shoot. in in real life, these boundaries are stopping you everywhere, okay, everywhere you go, right? Because you see, adults, they need Eros energy. They need Eros energy to communicate. Okay. They need Eros energy to express themselves. Okay. They need Eros energy for relationship, any kind of relationship. And I'm not talking only intimate, anywhere, right? Even at work, right? Some people, feeling when they going to work, they flirting there. There is, lunch or whatever situation going on. The Eros energy is everywhere, right? And when the person is stingy, is shy, is closed, is locked, that's what's happening around him, not necessarily in the studio. Okay. So, yes, we practice undressing. Yes, we practice freedom. Yes, we practice free moves. Yes, we practice taking clothes off. many times, not just once. Okay, and doing it graciously, doing it seductive. Everyone is doing it in their own way. Okay, but it is a challenge. Challenge is the first challenge is to undress, right, in front of a stranger. Okay, and not everyone can do it. And then the second challenge is, of course, to create nudity and explicit, sexy shots, right? That's another challenge, okay? And then a challenge for couple would be make love scenes, okay? Make love scenes in front of the camera, right? Or doing videos, okay? And then another challenge, it's fine when it's a traditional couple. Okay, traditional couples, we know what it is, right? There is a group of people, okay? I also can count myself as a traditional, okay? Everyone likes the traditional stuff, something what is what they want, and then there is a fantasy world, okay? And the fantasy world is something, like a cherry on the cake, right? There are some fantasies out there, I'd like to try this or I'd like to try that, okay? So that's what we do. Okay, we discuss fantasies. Okay, and then we create those fantasies in a studio, right? And that's allowed. And that's okay. Okay, and different people have different fantasies. And so when I'm approaching those who are trying to express their fantasies, there are people who shy to talk about it, you know, and they don't saying everything. And when they come to have an erotic photo shoot, some clients think that I'm going to read their mind, okay, and drag this out of them. Very often I have email conversations with people who would like to book erotic photo shoot and erotic fantasy, and on the email number 13, they're trying to express it and release this information. Okay, very often withholding everything, right? I would like to do this and this. And then, withholding it, and it happens that they would even express it during the photo shoot. That's when the disaster happens. Imagine they book an erotic photo shoot, erotic fantasy with the hot and sexy model. Okay, I just want model naked. I just want to model undress. I just want to perform. We have this fantasy with my husband. I just want this model to be there in the studio, and that's it. That was the request, and that was something what I am booking. Yeah, the service that I'm booking, right? And then imagine the client when sees the model, okay, when start performing with the model, taking me to a side and saying, you know what, actually I expect it to be, I would expect make love scenes, and I would like to be on the nine cloud, that's what I want to do. And that wasn't initially even agreed or booked, that's when the problem is. So erotic photo shoot for people who are doing first time, right? I'm recording this because people has to be honest, right? And I am, booking what I'm hearing or what people are writing, and I can't book anything what is between the lines, I can't read between the lines. So it happened to me many times, and people have hidden requests, do not tell me the truth, do not tell me everything, and they somehow expect this happen to them naturally. Okay, naturally. Even and though you booked a nude model, okay, you booked a nude model, you booked a nude model performance, that's what you will get. Okay, in adult business, it doesn't work this way. No one will provide you more service than you paid for and requested. Okay, this is not, your wife who would you say, okay, can you cook me, for example, a steak, and then you know what, I would like a cake, and I would like, this fruit bowl and whatever else. And then she would say, okay, I'll make you. This is not how it works in the studio, right? If you book this, that's what you get. If you want something else, then it's an emergency situation and it's an instant upgrade. Okay, and you need to go and speak with the model first. Okay, if the model is going to perform this, and how much it costs, for you now to do it. So it's not straightforward. Okay, booking and working with erotic photo shoots, it's not straightforward, right? That is why there are so limited options, okay, around the world here to create no limit photo shoots, okay, because people making photo shoots, like I said, they are absolutely, mm, how to say, withholding most of the information, right? Withholding not even, um I would say, we get used to be quiet about many things, right? Be quiet in the bedroom, be quiet and while expressing your desires and needs. And very often people just downgrade their expectations. In the reality, they want something grandiose, okay? But directly they will say into my face, maybe something like that, very simple, nothing special. Very this and this. But in the reality, they want something more, okay? And that is something to know and to remember, right? When you're booking a photo shoot, there has to be an honest situation, right? Honest situation, and request that will be verbally expressed, or expressed in writing, right? That will be fulfilled, right? And when in adult business will be requested something on top of that, right? It's not gonna happen magically. There has to be arrangements made for that as well, separately, right? So first timers, the people who come first time for a photo shoot, right? They would fill a questionnaire intake form. Okay, they will pay a deposit. Okay, and then we will have a discussion and plans and discuss the ideas. Okay, because first time people, they would like to plan and discuss the ideas. Okay, and there are so many of them, they want to discuss this endlessly. Okay, they just want to talk about their fantasy. Okay, and there are so many people who would like to talk about their fantasies, right? So I would like to talk now about fantasies, what clients send me, and today I will discuss about two fantasies, okay? Because I've just written down this I received today by Facebook, and I am calling this men who are guilty of wishful thinking. Okay, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking, it means that they have a very, very huge and grandiose ideas. Okay, I'm not saying that these are extremely naughty, okay, ideas. That is why I'm gonna read this out. Okay, but this is like also not that hard to create them, but just wishful thinking. Yeah. Hi, Julia. This is my desire for a photo shoot. Would you be able to arrange it? The structure plan for desire. Photo shoot with hot models. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, when I come to the house or a studio or hotel, I want the female photographer or the girls to be in the bikinis or lingerie wear. Then we can have quick naughty conversation on the sofa, get to know the girls, and then I would like to do the shower scenes with the girls. After the shower, I would ask the girls to wrap the towels to cover the bodies. I want the girls to go to the kitchen and make us tea or a coffee. For us, for a while, I would like to see them in a bikini in the kitchen. I will also join them in the kitchen shortly, slowly teasing them while they making tea or a coffee for us. Then we will go in the living room to have our coffee. While I'm having my coffee, I want the female photographer or the girls to start giving me the lap dance. while I watch them start slowly teasing me and slowly touching me. We will start our photo shoot session with the girls and the female photographer wearing the bikini or lingerie, whatever suit. I will start slowly taking the bra and the panties off while the photo shoot on the photo shoot. I will ask the female photographer to start taking off her bra and panties and start joining us for the photo shoot. I want the camera to put in the automatic setting so it takes pictures and photos itself. After that, I am going to take a photo shoot with the camera and start taking photos of the girls in a bikini and no bikinis. We will go in the bedroom with the female photographer and the girls, and I will start giving them nice massage and teasing them. After that, the female photographer and the girls will give me a massage, as well as slowly doing touches and slowly touching the girls, whatever, right? So imagine I'm just, imagine the length of this fantasy for me to read, right? And imagine how a client is confused about the photographer, what the photographer do, confused with the models. So the photographer is there doing their job, okay? And photographer's jobs is not to be a model. Okay, not to be a model, but as you see here, it's a total confusion, right? So the person thinks that the photographer could be a model and could put the camera down, and the camera is taking pictures of itself, right? And just a mess everywhere, right? So so wishful thinking, coming back about wishful thinking and coming back about men having these certain fantasies and desires. Okay, as a fantasy, there is nothing wrong with the fantasy, right? People are allowed to create any kind of fantasy in their heads. Okay, any kind of fantasy. When they start confusing the job description, because for the model, you see, the model is there to entertain. Okay, entertain, right? Entertain and provide a certain service. Okay, for the photographer is there to arrange the event, right? Guide the event, direct the event. Okay, be responsible, okay, for the people who are performing what they're performing, do the lighting, and of course do the photography or video service, right? If the camera is taking pictures of itself and then the client is taking camera, okay, the camera, it is not like a toy, okay. And how to say, it's maybe when people, in the party are shooting with the phones and sharing the phones, it is okay, okay, but it's not the same when you are in the studio. No one is going to share their camera, okay, it costs more than a phone. Right? So no one will give a client a camera in the hands. Okay, so this is like all wishful thinking. Okay, and like I say, exclusive, unique ideas. Okay, I am not saying that something is not possible, right? There is a very interesting photographer in France saying that when you have certain kind of wishful thinking photo shoot, you need to give a price that how to say that when you don't want to do it, at least you know that you will be doing it for for a significant amount of money. That's how you would price this shoot, so that people will understand, So coming to conclusion about wishful thinking, there are a lot of men, okay, who has great fantasy, great imagination, right? I am just surprised, okay, because these men are shooting with models. Why they're not coming with their wife or with their girlfriend? Okay, they use their fantasy, the Eros energy and imagination for someone, for something, right? Something outside. If they would use this imagination in a bedroom, right, they would not be single and they will not be lonely. Okay, so men have a great energy and great creativity. Okay, and they have, like I say, illusion. This one delusional maybe. But they're very creative. You see, they want to even combine into their plans photographer being a model, and the photographer becomes a model suddenly, and then the client becomes a photographer. Okay, and whatever hell is going on there, it's just a wishful thinking. Okay, wishful thinking. So if we have this kind of request, right, that is why for these type of photo shoots, right, erotic photo shoots, we take an intake questionnaire. Okay, then we check the IDs. Okay, and then we take a deposit, right, deposit in advance with people who would like to shoot. Okay, and then these wishful thinkings and all these kind of desires and fantasies disappear. Okay, because when you ask to pay a deposit, people understand that's going to be a serious situation and they have to pay for it, not just talk about it, right? So that's how I deal with the wishful thinking situations, right? And these unstandard, non-standard photo shoots take a certain price. Okay, certain price. So when you have this fantasy which is out of everyone's comfort zone, okay, because the photographer to become a model, it is a out of a comfort zone situation, right? It's a premium shoot, and premium shoots have a premium pricing, right? So before I will go into another situation, I have here next male portfolio request, and I have a Valentine gift for his wife with the hot and sexy male model. I will just quickly have a look at the questions and say hello to people. Right. Hi, hello to everyone. And I'm translating here from Adult Creative Studio. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. There is my stunning goddess. Someone already seen me, and it's not the first time, right? For some reason, everyone who's watching me is watching from US. Okay, and it is a very strange situation because I've checked my location, and my location specifically shows everywhere on settings. Okay, that it's UK, London, but somehow God made this plans and it's showing for US, which is fine. I can speak, people from US, I don't really mind. So hello, just hi and hi. Okay, I tried what you've tried. Interesting. Okay, maybe you tried an erotic photo shoot. Okay, if you try erotic photo shoot, you can text in the comments and tell me what was your experience. What was your experience with the erotic photo shoot? I love Formula One analogies. Okay, Formula One analogies, how would else people will understand? Because if I say that they would just, become a Schumacher in one day, they will realize, oh, that's not possible. Okay. But when they go to Pinterest and get the gracious, the best models pictures, and then they come and say, I want to be this, and I look and think, not even close, but okay, let's do this, right? Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It has to be a responsibility on the other side as well, right? Okay, Slavic. Slavic. What is Slavic? Slavic language? Slavic what? Okay, very quickly. Okay, very quickly. Too much juvederm, too much. It's never too much. Okay, it's never too much. Let's make content together. Let's make content together. Okay, making content together. It's an option. You see, there are a lot of male photographers and videographers who will contact me. Okay, and I say yes, okay, and then I put a male option for photographer or videographer on my questionnaire. Okay, on the intake form, and the people are ticking the woman. Okay, because they want woman to take care of their shoot, woman to arrange everything, woman to shoot. You see, so someone who's looking for a woman, okay, they're not gonna shoot with you, right? And there are mostly majority of people who are shooting erotic photography, nude photography, explicit make love scenes are men. Majority are men. So I have this option to shoot with the man, okay, but no one is choosing. So how do you want this? And there are people who would like to edit for me. You see, editors. I'm waiting till some good editors arrive with the experience in make love scenes, okay, videos and photography, okay. And people, do different kind of editing, right? There are many types of editing they can do and have no experience, but still think that they can do it. So again, wishful thinking, okay. So making content together, it's what is your experience? Tell me, what is your experience? Right? Let me just talk about that. What you will bring to the table, okay? Because there are people who has no studio, have no experience, have no cameras, don't know anything, the lighting and anything, and saying, let's make, together. Let's make, yeah. Challenges. What about challenges? Yes, erotic photo shoot is a way, okay, a way to do it is go through your challenges. This is how you challenge yourself, okay, and this is how you challenge your senses, right? Because that's the freedom. Going into Eros zone is breaking the rules, breaking the standards, okay, breaking the routine, breaking the habits, breaking the normal things. Normally you will do this, but you see, when you're doing erotic photo shoot, that's not very normal, okay? That's something very different, okay? That's like, that's going out of your comfort zone. So everything what is out of the comfort zone is challenging, yes. Only challenges, right? Okay. Hi, hello. Blow me a kiss. A kiss. Everything is fake in your life. Well, I don't know. Is it fake or is it not fake? But let me just tell you this. When people see something, okay, and when people comment on something, this is how they understand. You see, other person, if he doesn't have this fakeness in life, he would not see it, okay. Everyone speak through their own prisma, okay, through their own perception, okay. What the person see, he is full of it, okay, and probably a lot of fake things, around him, okay. And when there are a lot of fakes, that's what you see, only fake. So nice to meet you, a fake person. Okay, can I speak to you about my current situation? I need your advice. You can try. Okay, you can try. I will have another reading about the Valentine request for a couple, and I will have a look. You see, I am not here to give anyone advices. To be fair, people who are giving advices, they giving out their own money. Okay, clever people do not give advice. Okay, but then the time comes, okay, to everyone. The time comes to everyone. You see, also, unless you are becoming a guru, okay, very, very much experienced in something. And this is the only way how you can share your energy with universe, okay? So there are mentors, right? Mentors. I can advise you on subject which I know very well, okay? And it's erotic photo shoot, okay? I can advise you on that, okay? If you need that advice, okay, I'm happy to give you. Any other advices, I probably would not be an expert, okay? So that is why. And I can see that this is a kind of a personal situation that you have, okay? But you can try, yeah. Okay, gorgeous. Good afternoon. Good evening from London. Good evening from London. Okay, now it's everyone here. So I just, as a guest, okay, I just went through. I just went through my messages, and I will be continuing my video live about erotic photo shoots. Okay, and the next email I'm going to discuss is this guy yesterday sent me a request form about erotic photo shoot for his wife. Okay, and he would like to do a lot of things in the studio. Okay, to do a lot of things in the studio, and one of the things he would like is to hire a hot and sexy model for a Valentine gift. Okay, a hot and sexy model. So let me just quickly have a look at that Valentine gift for his wife email. It's not a short email, so get ready to listen for a few minutes because I'm going to read it all and then I will reply in real life and then cut this video size and send it to him. Because for me, it is easier to speak about it and explain it with my own words, okay, than writing, a poem. For me, it's easier. Okay, so let me start. Valentine's gift for his wife. I am thinking of a Valentine's gift for my wife. She has always expressed interest of having an erotic photo shoot with photos and videos to remember the occasion. We are both open minded and have been swinging in the past. However, not that she has expressed having intimacy as part of the photo shoot, but would like the photo shoot with the male model. She is not confident over her body, so any video or photos would need to be taken and maybe edited to a point where she feels really happy with the photography and the video results. I would like to pay for her hair and makeup done as part of the experience. She has expressed that she wants me to come with her for safety reasons, but I don't wish to take part. Hence the male model. She would like some photo of her own as well. She would like to wear lingerie with the hope she can go nude with the male model in compromising erotic positions, providing she feels comfortable and hope you can help her with the confidence. She may feel during the photo shoot she is very turned on and may feel the urge to perform intimacy by bloating or even on receiving end, but this can't be determined until the day, depending on how she feels. Obviously, if she decides to have intimate make love scenes, that is fine by me. But ultimately, she would need to decide that herself on the day and the boundary respected. The only condition is that protection must be worn. Me personally, I would love to see her with a male model, enjoying herself, and have no boundaries personally. Questions are: do you have models she can choose from, including nude photos? Can she look at the photos to decide as she goes along to ensure she is happy with them? If she is to perform a blow scene or receiving scene, can this be videoed as well? Can I be present? Are there any boundaries you have as the two takes places is the studio building? In terms of payment, can we place the deposit and pay the remainder on the day? How long after does she receive the photos and videos of the photo shoot and experience? So this is a very, very normal and very standard request, and the questions are very, very standard. Okay, and usually when couples book an erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy models, they kind of not sure how it will go. Okay, so they leaving this decision with there will be any sexy scenes and hot scenes or there will be not. Okay, they leaving this for the last moment, depending on the situation, depending on the mood, on the vibe, depending how they connect with the model. Okay, depending how the atmosphere, will suggest, will whisper. Okay, and there will be anything in the air. Okay, so that's how it is. So there is no I'm not saying that people should decide straight away. Okay, there are some who will. Okay, and they will say, okay, we would like to book this and this and this and this service. Okay, and there are people who just consider this, but they are not sure. Okay, and it happens to me that this would not happen. Okay, but 90%, if people are planning to do certain things, most of the time they will happen. Okay, most of the time they will happen. So here at this particular case is a Valentine's gift for his wife. Okay, and they're requiring makeover service, which usually takes between 1 to 2 hours before the photo shoot takes place. Okay, and I book beauty professionals. Okay, for that. Then I always book a model to arrive after the makeover session and after a consultation, because the consultation also have to take place. Okay, and the person, I need to speak with the lady what we're doing, how we're doing, to go and do review of the studio, right? Then we choose the outfits. Then we will decide how we're gonna do it for her body type, for her preference. What kind of positions, what kind of settings we will use, what kind of lightings, what kind of background, to just general accessories, shoes, whatever, everything. Okay, so for that we need time, right? When she will be ready and we will discuss everything, then the model will arrive. Okay, then I will introduce them. Okay, so here, what will happen is that the husband will come to the photo shoot, and this photo shoot will be a cockhold fantasy shoot. Okay, because the husband is not involved. Okay, he would like to watch, he would like to be there. Okay, so there are two options for the photo shoot, and there are two options for model. Not every model would like husband to be there. Okay, so I will be choosing a model who is comfortable with someone, no, not someone, her husband, not someone, but her husband being there. Okay, and watching, right? But not joining. Okay, so just watching, right? But what I am saying here is that there will be another element of her being confident and comfortable, right? So I would suggest to have a boudoir and nude shoot, explicit shoot, before even the model arrives. So how would I do it? Is first I would do a makeover, then I would do a consultation and dressing. Then I would do a boudoir shoot with her so she is ready and we are not spoiling anything here, because she will have lips made, hair made, makeup made, right? So that we will capture. Okay, and everything is not messy, right? Ready and not messy. That's how I would do it. Then, of course, I would invite model for the certain time, and they would get the introduction to the model. Okay, and then we will start shoot with the model. Again, then we will start shoot with the model. Now the questions are about uh, intimate situations with the model. Happens, not happens. This is not for me to decide. Okay, this is up to the model and up to the client, the lady who will be there, right? So the model will be paid regardless. This would happen or this would not happen. Okay, regardless, model will be paid, and models are paid on the same day before the photo shoot takes place. Okay, and to book a model, I am collecting the deposit, okay, and hiring the model, and the model deposit is not refundable. Okay, and the studio deposit, when I collect the studio deposit, it is also not refundable, but you can reschedule. Okay, you can reschedule. What happened to me very recently, the couple booked a model from Wales. Okay, they book a model from Wales because there was something, with them. There are people who are booking photo shoot with models that are often have a broken link between them. And when they book a model and then they feel this excitement, okay, they actually make up. Okay, and they had a makeup love situation, and then the next day they calling me and saying, you know what, we don't need this model. Okay, we don't need this model. And I said, okay. They said, we are okay having a erotic photo shoot and videos together. Okay, and I said, okay, great. It's good that they told me in advance and I've canceled this. Okay, but what happens is some people can cancel last minute. And imagine model is traveling somewhere from Wales or somewhere flying from another country. Okay, happened to me as well. So that's why, you see, it's not so straightforward booking photo shoots with models. People, clients are just not aware. Okay, not aware. Right, and very soon I will be just collecting all the money in advance for the model, okay, so that they would not think that they can change their mind. There was one client recently who booked a very sexy model, and she was in the plane when he was calling me and saying, "Oh, actually, I've decided to go with my mates to a party, and I want to just put this photo shoot for the next day." And the girl is flying and staying just one night. Okay, staying just one night, and I said no. I said, no, you have to. And then I said, we can go a little bit earlier, but then you can go to the party. So when you have someone else involved, there are a lot of complications, okay? And there will be consequences. You see, models do not like to be canceled, okay? This is a different category, okay? These are not people who polishing your nails or how to say, doing your haircuts. Adult models are a specific category, right? And if they've been booked, they will take a deposit. Okay, and I am agreeing with them completely on the job and the scale what they're doing. Okay, so now we're talking about the male model, and of course, I will be showing body shots. Okay, I will be showing model, not always showing model face, but showing model's body. And for photo shoots, which are co-called fantasy photo shoots, I always recommend big size and a huge size because there was not a single woman who would like something less and who would pay for something less. Okay, through my whole experience, right? The most popular was models chosen by the size. Okay, so for this lady, I would of course recommend someone who is good looking, someone who is in a great physique, someone who is looking after themselves, masculine energy, will be dominant male. Okay, so that he knows what he's doing and how to approach the woman. Of course, respectful. Yeah, and yes, in terms of health condition, models usually do health checkups. Okay, so they show me their papers, And this is request for the protection, okay, and that would be approved and talked with the model, right? So there would not be otherwise, okay? If there will be no protection, then there will be also a specific models category, okay? So the circle is just going narrower, okay? So there are a big number of models who would do a couple fantasy photo shoot and feel excited doing this, okay, when husband is not there in the studio, okay. Then there is a smaller number who think that okay, this is okay when the husband is there, and they will be turned on, okay, about this, right? There is a specific number of male models who care, okay, who they gonna meet, okay. They care how the wife looks like, okay, they want to see, right? So that's another situation, okay. So let me just go back about the questions. Okay, intimacy with certain things will be determined by the day. That's not a problem. That's exactly okay. You know, because when I'm recommending models, they know what is like to be with the woman who is nervous, maybe scared, maybe insecure and shy, you know, in front of the photo shoot. So that's everything I will tell. Okay, they know how to go about it, right? And then most of the time I have successful shoots, 99%. Okay, 99%, right? Because models, you see models touch atmosphere. Models are hot and sexy. Okay, no, seriously, hot and sexy, right? So yeah, so situation is just very, how to say, very pleasurable, right? Okay, so let me just to see what is this protection we discussed. Yes, there is a choice of the models, and I will give some options. I will send the options, the pictures, right? Then they will choose the model, and I will be that person who will be talking to the model on their behalf, on the couple's behalf, passing all the information, what they want, how they want it, right? I will be the one who will be sending reminders and making sure that the model arrives on time. If there is any request what model will wear and so on, we will discuss that. Okay, then I can take, yes, I am taking photography and videography myself. So that would be not a problem. If she's happy, yes. Any boundaries? Is there any boundaries? Okay, that's another question which is very often. Okay, people asking me, do I have any limits? When I say there is no limits photo shoot, they still asking me if there is any boundaries. Okay, and I'm saying there are no boundaries. Okay, there are no boundaries. We need to discuss everything what they are planning to shoot. Okay, I need to know what they are planning to shoot and price this accordingly. Okay, accordingly. So that's the only element that they need to know, that we need to discuss everything so there will be no surprises for me and for my model. Okay, because if they would like some extra service, there will be extra, okay, or there will be no service. That's how it goes here in adult business, right? So that's why we will discussing details. Okay. And yes, the studio is in the building. The studio is in the building, and this is a private development. Okay, in a townhouse. So it is in a building. Okay. And the payment payment accepted. Before we will discuss the date, deposit is accepted and paid in advance for a photo shoot and for the model. Okay. And then people are paying model on the day before the photo shoot takes place. Okay. And for the studio, they pay also after the shoot on that stage. This is the payment stage, yes. And then photography and videos and the photo shoot editing, right? Editing, it's an extra service, right? There is some elements included, but usually it's a premium when we need to do a lot of editing. And these emails like that, saying that people would want, okay, to look the best on the pictures, not only to have a great experience, but they want polished, okay, and edited artwork, okay, and edited photography and edited videos. We will see and discuss that. And the editing process is time consuming, usually takes between 3 to 5 days, okay, 3 to 5 days. That's how long it takes, right? So this could be included in the price, or this could be discussed after the photo shoot, right? And that's what I'm gonna say now. Okay, so I hope I answered all these questions. Can she look at the photos and decide as she goes along to ensure if she's happy with them? Yes, during the photo shoot, I am showing some pictures. Okay, to come and show the pictures constantly takes time, and the photo shoot becomes longer. Okay, so that I can take pictures and then I go to the client, I show what we just taken, right? And it takes, if I do it 5 times, right, it will take maybe 20 or 30 minutes longer. So they have a lot of requests there. They just need to book a longer session, okay, because that's possible. Is she is going to video it? Yes. And can I be present? Can I be present? Okay, so to be present in the studio, it means that you are not going to be in my way, or in anyone's way. So that's possible, but doesn't mean that you will stay next to me. You will be sitting somewhere, or you will be somewhere in the corner watching, and that's how it is. It's not in my way, okay? That's how it's present. Like I mentioned, there is no boundaries, okay? And that's it. And that's it. Let me just quickly check. We are here for some time. Check the questions. Are you from Russia? No, I am not from Russia. I am from Lithuania. Lithuania. Okay. You do the encouragement. I do the encouragement. People most of the time need encouragement, but this encouragement is with the energy, okay? With the energy and with the specific directions. Okay, specific directions, that kind of encouragement. That is, I would love to meet you and spend time with you. You're already meeting here on chat, right? You're already meeting me on chat. That's what the options you have. My name is Tommy from Texas. Like I say, people from US, I never been in Texas. Okay, I never been in Texas. And I'm from Lithuania, but at the moment, more than 20 years, I live in London. Good afternoon. That's it. That's all the questions I have. Okay. We have here. We have a puzzle check to make sure that I'm still on live. Okay, let me just quickly read the last question, which I get from the guy. And he write about mail portfolio. I'm interested in having a portfolio, really. I suppose for myself, and to celebrate my body and sexual being in a truly positive way, and to keep that memory. I am currently single, and therefore, if a female model could be available and will enhance the experience and my celebration, then I am very open to that. I'm also interested in a video shoot if that is possible. So I'm asking for some thoughts and possible solutions you can provide. Thank you for taking time to read my request. Okay, so you see how it goes. This is not straightforward photo shoots. People would like to have a photo shoot for themselves. People will want to have a photo shoot for confidence, for memory, for express themselves, a proper portfolio. Okay, that's one session. Okay, and then because he's single, he would like to have a female model. Female model enhance this experience. Yes, female model. There are some men who would ask me, what is the difference to have a solo shoot and to have a photo shoot with the model? Okay, and I am giving a very simple answer because the difference is this, that you are alone on the stage when you're having a single solo shoot, and when you have a model, you are not alone. Okay, there is someone else with you on the stage, having fun, relaxing you, okay, distracting you, playing with you. So it is two different things. Okay, it's like you alone and lonely person, or you are in a relationship. Okay, these are two different things, right? And when they hiring a hot and sexy model, they are creating a relationship photo shoot. Okay, and that's what I recommend in terms of therapy for single people, because single people stayed so long alone, just they ground themselves with that, loneliness. And when they do a photo shoot with the model, with the female model, that totally takes them to a different vibration. They see themselves that they enjoying time with the female, how they are with the female, they are dancing, they are touching, they are kissing, they are cuddling, and they are slowly undressing her, and just doing different kind of things. And that's all the things what single life does not provide most of the time. Okay, unless people are single because they're changing their partners constantly, that's also possible. But like I said, for men, very often who are staying really long time by themselves, photo shoot with the hot model, especially I recommend tantric model, because this is just mind-blowing experience. Okay, she will be all over your body and she will give you a body stimulation. Okay, not only mental stimulation, right? Not only physical games, role plays, right? But there will be a body stimulation, of course, with the happy ending. Okay, that's I recommend tantric models with the happy ending because it's amazing for men who are single, and then they will become not single. They cannot forget this memory, they have. They can look at their files, at their images, at their videos, how they hot together, how they bond together, how they play together. These memories in their body make them attract the female and create this situation what they've been practicing at my studio. You understand? That's what happens. And I have proven the evidence that this really works, because this is like a practice they have. Okay, it's creative, it's fantasy. Okay, but because they open that door for the brain to understand that this is it, and what happens is that they choose a hot model out of their league most of the time. Okay, so this is the fantasy with the model out of their league, and it works. Okay, for lonely people, for single people, it works. I'm practicing that. Okay, and it really works. People would like to invest in their relationship. They should go and have a dating photo shoot. Okay, and have professional working with them about the dating portfolio. Okay, and people who are really long time single, they should get photo shoot with hot model. They will go into that vibration and mentally, it change the way they feel. Okay, they will remember themselves in this moment. So it's really really working both ways. It is sexy, it is erotic, it is developing new experiences, it is Eurozone, right? And it is also the way how to stop being lonely in your head. First, you stop being lonely in your head, and then the universe will send you someone who you who you will be with, right? And you will appreciate that. Okay. Now, in this email, you see I'm asking for some thoughts and possible solutions you can provide. I can, I can provide solutions and thoughts, but I always ask questions, right? If you want to shoot with the model, what is your interest to the model? What kind of model you like? Tell me the age. Tell me how she looks, okay? Because here I can see that the person want me to decide everything. Okay, just give me some options and give me some solutions, okay, so that I would choose, right? Number one, number two, number three. Most of the time I would ask questions. Okay, what is your budget for the model? So that I can give you solutions, right? What is your budget? That's what I would ask, because every model you see they do not performing here. I need to know what kind of the model they can afford. Okay, so that's the first thing what I would ask, right, about the model information. Yeah, so let me just finish here talking about models and talking about erotic photo shoot and checking do we have any more questions. No, we don't. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. Thank you for being with me here. Okay. This was a live video about first time erotic nude make love photo shoot. Okay, at my studio in Julia Winter Studio in London, and I'm just replying to emails what people send me and asking questions. Okay, asking questions and advising them. Okay, what would be best, and so on, right? So thank you for that. Oh my gosh, I need to put here a charger so that we will not die. Okay, and see you later. See you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow, and thank you for watching. Bye.